Hey, there we go. Oh, get it tilt down.
Dang.
Show our good side.
Let me clean your camera lens.
What do you mean? What's wrong with my camera lens?
Oh.
Oh, there you go. Now we're polished.
Yes, look at that.
A couple of
forehead
polished
shine.
dudes. Look at the glare.
God.
Look at the glare.
Oh, God.
See, now you probably wish you wouldn't have cleaned the
Yeah.
lens.
My cousin texted me and said, look at these spark plugs. God.
Those are nasty.
Look at that. For any of the 0 people watching right now.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we're live. We're just waiting for some people to hop in here because I didn't tell anybody. Hey, how you doing, John? What's up, bud? Hey, honey, how are you? What's yuck?
Probably the grease on my forehead.
I don't know. Truett, what's up? How you doing?
Do you know all of these people?
A lot of them, yeah. There's Buff. Buff made it in.
There we go. Oh, the spark plugs.
Yeah, they said the spark
okay.
plugs. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, they were bad.
Hot Springs, Arkansas in the house. Hey, Michael, how you doing?
North Carolina. Whoa, y'all got phone service out there?
Hey, Jerry, how you doing? Hey, Charles is in the house. What's up, Charles? So, there you go, and then just turn your sound all the way down, and you can watch the questions as if they disappear.
Okay, I'm reading them
Hey,
now.
Austin, how's it going?
Jimbo.
Pam and Dennis, hey, hey, those are a couple of my moderators.
Okay.
Yes.
Shut it down,
Yeah,
guys.
Pam and Dennis are awesome. All right, Matt's in the house.
Return
Jerry's
of
in
the
the house.
Wisconsin frozen southerner.
That's right. That's right. Okay, so we're gonna let a couple more people get in here. So
Somebody's
Dave from New Zealand.
Yeah.
Yes, he's one of my fans from down under.
down under.
Yes, I want to go to New Zealand one of these days.
I have to do it in some type of New Zealand impersonation.
Oh, this is gonna be a train wreck.
It's going to come up in a little bit. I can't do it right now. Thank you, KP, and your family. You're welcome. You thank my cats because that's their bedroom, and
I ousted the cats.
they're going to find out tonight when Jim's in that bed.
Power Toys in the house. How you doing, buddy?
Who's Power Toys?
He's a young man out Pennsylvania, right? I could be wrong. Pennsylvania, and he's got a YouTube channel. He's got a 50 tri-fi Chevy.
Oh, he
did
knows
some
the
paint work.
struggle.
Yeah, he knows the struggle. And
Dang, look at your people. You're in the
What?
40s already.
hey, John, how you doing? I'll cover that in a second, John. I came down to look at a couple cars in Georgia. Yep, unfortunately. Yeah. Actually, the two I came to look at, I did not buy, but I ended up. Those cans.
Those
Cats are gonna be warmer now. Yes. Hey, Daryl, nice to see you again. Oh man, creative in the house. What's on the lift? Okay, so I am at Fellowship in Cars down in Georgia.
Yes.
So KP in the house. So if you haven't ever gone to Fellowship in Cars, he has a YouTube channel. Awesome dude. He's got what is it, 82?
Yeah, this is not my favorite project.
Yeah, it's an 82 Honda Civic.
Yeah, it's a 5-speed 1300 FE, and it's a hatch specific, and it is a very cool carbureted, basically a 79 Honda. They carried over to 82.
Yeah.
Does KP need to trade or something? I have?
So you gotta talk.
Oh,
you
geez,
gotta
I'm
get it up
sorry.
on there. Yes, I saw the pictures. Thank you very much. Let me ask you about the 63 Mercury pictures. I did see them. Watch out on an upcoming Viewers Rides episode.
Buff.
Since KP need to do a trade for something I have, I'm sure he does.
Yes.
You
Are
two will be
needing-
talking soon.
Are you needing a Honda? Are you needing Rhonda the Honda?
Yes.
Oh.
He's in Peach Country.
Yeah.
You're in Peach Country. All right.
Well, let me
They like
specify.
to see the different stuff like the Honda.
Let me specify real quick.
Hey, he wants to know how because John did some of the welds on the van.
Oh, John did.
He did, yeah, he did some of those.
John,
Hey, Chris, how you doing?
John, are you ready for a bashing? Because
Okay. Daryl's wife wants to know of all the cars KP worked on, which one
here,
is
you
your
read
favorite?
that.
No, I'm right now.
Oh,
You gotta watch the
Oh,
things,
my,
okay?
my bad.
They want to know what's your favorite one. I'm going to warm up here after you leave the 70s.
What's my favorite one?
Yeah, the ones you've done.
Of my personal cars?
He doesn't need a Honda unless it was something different. Okay.
Let me read the comments real quick and get back to that. Hold on.
Yes, Greg's in Michigan. How you doing?
My wife wanted to know, out of all the cars KP worked on, What was his favorite or owned? Oh
Yeah.
gosh, I have cars that have never been on this channel.
The best ones on the van were the ones that JD did.
That's true. JD's gonna be having a channel. I can tell you that.
Yeah.
His channel's gonna be doing good. I know he has one.
I
But
saw a sweet all original Pacer today. Is it for sale?
I'm gonna say my favorite project.
Hey, that's my joke, Dave. You can't do that.
Dang, this is a hard question.
Well, you have to think about it.
I'm gonna give you two answers. I had a. I don't want to be a Honda fanboy real quick, but I am. I had a '89 Honda Civic CRX. I did a full restore paint job on it. It was the first car that I ever painted with a real paint gun and in a proper body shop, and it was black on black.
Metville, no, it's
Awesome.
an 82 Civic. He asked if it was a CRX. It's an 82
Oh no,
Civic.
it's Civic. Let me bring it.
Carbureted Civic.
I'll show you real quick. It's just a hatch.
Here.
It's
It's
got
an 82 carbureted Civic.
Yep.
That's
It has a flip back hood. It is the closest thing to a Ferrari I will ever own. Second thing, I've had quite a few vehicles, but my 65 Galaxy was my first big block car that I tore the engine down and built. Cammed it, all that jazz. Loved it. So that's my two favorite. And a third. I have a third.
John was the least favorite car I've ever touched. Range Rover.
Oh,
Horrible.
yeah.
Horrible.
I got one on that. 1991 Mercury Capri XR2, which was turbocharged. It had a Lotus dual overhead cam 4-cylinder and a 5-speed. That thing was fun, but it was a nightmare to keep on the road.
Somebody asked if I've ever been to the Iola Car Show in Wisconsin. I was set to go last year with Dalton, and then Dalton got sick, so we didn't make the trip. And I'm going to try to go this year, yes. I have not been yet.
It's the car from Employee of the Month.
There you go. So that's you, man.
Dang.
So again, if you just joined in, I'm down here at Fellowship in Cars in Georgia. Came down to see KP. If you haven't seen his channel, check him out. He found a little honey hole cars,
Yep.
and he sent me some pictures, and I said I just got to come check them out. So I came down to see two particular cars. It did not end up buying either one of those. They just didn't do it for me. So we walked around, and yeah, I bought two other cars. So
Yep.
bought a 75 Monte Carlo.
What's up, Harry?
And it's a one-owner car, original one-owner car, fully documented with paperwork. The paperwork's worth more than the car probably, but
Yeah.
350 two-barrel turbo hydromatic. We're gonna go pick that up tomorrow.
Yep.
And then I also picked up a 68 Buick LeSabre.
La Sabre.
Yes, and again, another one-owner car. Very nice interior, a little fugly on the exterior, but solid.
Yes. I say
Neither one of them has a lick of paint left on it. Well, they got paint, but it's extremely pastel faded.
it's almost like Mother Nature tried to get them ready for primer.
Yeah, well, and then she did a good job.
She did.
Yeah, yeah.
I wholeheartedly believe, and y'all 36 people watching hold me to it.
Yeah.
I think that car needs a quick wide fan, little primer on it, and then throw a color on it.
Which one?
The La Sabre.
Okay, we might have to do that.
Yeah, but then again, that other one is freaking clean. Okay, let's read some comments.
Yeah, you gotta get me up to spec. You're supposed to be watching the comments.
My bad, hang in there. Mad Scientist said, Jim, Lisa, oh, we already did that, sorry. KG, hey, Jim. Oh, I'm okay. Oh, hold on.
You gotta get there.
All right.
73 Vega, didn't like it. Somebody didn't like it.
I bought a 2006 Chevy Aveo. What, you have problems. Brand new. It was the definition of a lemon. Went through 3 engines, 2 transmissions, a computer, and multiple other things. How many service technicians did it go through? That's the real question.
Yes.
Advisors.
And Daryl says he loves my 63 Galaxy. I do too. I tell you what, the last video I just posted up on the 63 Galaxy, if you haven't had a chance to go look at it, it is the most original survivor car I have ever had the pleasure to do a revival on. And it's also the farthest I've driven one home, 1,100 miles. So
That's a good drive.
hey, Truett says, hey Buff, I'd like to chat with you about your 55. So Buff, if you're still on here, message Truett freaking on there. He wants to talk to you about your 55 Buick.
Yep, the guy with
You still on here, Buff? Give us a little thing,
I think he is.
a little comment there.
Harry said, not much, KP. I seen Jim go live. Figured I'd jump in. Appreciate that.
All right.
Harry Bonsal Vlogs. Is that a channel?
Pam and Dennis says, like and subscribe. Wise words.
Yes.
Wise words. Yeah, true. There you go. There's Buff on there. Message him at Buff's Garage at Gmail?
Yes.
Yeah, email him at buffsgarage@gmail.com. Sure, he'll get you
Dave
hooked up.
Ross said, Jim, you need more airtime with Pole Barn Garage. You two make a great team.
We do.
That's a common question.
Yeah, well, and Dalton and I do have a lot of fun together. The thing is, you know, we live 5 hours apart. It's not exactly really easy to hook up. I was down in Kansas City last weekend speaking for the automotive industry, and but Dalton was out of town. He was just getting back as we were wrapping up, so I didn't get a chance to see him. I have a challenge for Jim. Do y'all think Jim can what?
I think Jim can scare me more than
With 500 horsepower, I'll scare him with 300. Probably.
I'll tell you what, a 180 horsepower Mustang will scare you if you're near a crowd.
Yeah, I can.
The last collab was great. I found both of you from Pole Barn, and I found Pole Barn from Junkyard Digs. The collabs are some of the favorites. It's Mosquitoes trying to start a YouTube channel.
Yes, it is.
Excited for Dalton and Jesse.
Yes, if you don't know that Dalton and Jess got engaged a week or so ago, so congratulations.
Smart man.
She's a very smart man. She's a sweetheart. She's a great gal. Great gal.
I met her, and about 5 seconds in, I realized she's a pretty stand-up person.
Yeah.
Let me turn that.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
No,
I was
you're all good.
Trying to show the Honda.
Yeah, your G-Ride.
Yeah, my G-Ride.
He's like styling in that.
Let's see. Harry said, yes, it is KP. I do all kinds of videos. And Harry has a channel. He does different ones with his son. He's working on a 91 Ranger, painting it flat black. Well, it's a Ranger, so there's not much wrong with it.
Jeff's here from lugnutguys.com. What's in the house?
Hey!
Hey, Jeff, I need one of those shirts Buff was wearing. That's a badass shirt. It says, I just got new nuts or something. I need one of those. You got a 3X up there? Let me know.
I need lug nuts.
You need lug nuts? What do you need lug nuts for?
I actually do.
What size? 3 or 4X? 4X is even better, but
3.
3X will work.
3.
I guess KP needs a 3X.
Do we both wear a 3X?
Well, it all depends. Sometimes it all depends on the shirt manufacturer.
Mine's not the
Sometimes they gotta be
horizontal.
3, sometimes they gotta be 4.
Mine's the length.
If it's gonna shrink, send me a 4. Yeah, Pam says 4XL, probably because it shrinks.
Okay, so explain it. Jeff, is he a manager at Lug Nut Guys?
No, he owns lugnutguys.com. And I will tell you what, I'll take a 3X, big dog. If you guys want some nice cars, Jeff has a couple old Pontiacs and a very nice GTO. Like, you better have a nice checkbook, okay?
Oh.
Get hold of Jeff at lugnutguys.com. He sent me some pictures. I'm here to tell you, KP, they are gorgeous
I'll have
cars.
to check them out.
Gorgeous.
Daryl said, thanks, Jim. You just got Sarah laughing when she heard that comment.
Which one?
I'm not sure.
Which comment?
She wants to buy one.
Yes, Jeff is a Pontiac guy. He's got some badass Pontiacs.
I think everybody's a Pontiac person. It's just, have they owned one yet? Have you ever met someone that's not a Pontiac person?
I don't know. I've owned a few.
That's what I'm saying. I think everyone's eventually a Pontiac person.
I do have an announcement. The Pontiac Grand Safari wagon has sold.
Oh,
A viewer got a hold of me and
the nuts comment.
really wanted it, and yeah.
Jeff says
So I worked out a deal.
Jeff has a 61 Bonneville coupe available.
Yes. Guys, asking for pictures. It is nice.
Maybe
It is
Jeff.
nice.
Maybe Jeff will post his email. Probably not a work email. We need like a.
No, lugnutguys.com. Just email them.
Yeah.
Go to the website.
Yeah, there you go.
Lugnutguys.com and send them a message.
Hello from Australia. I have a 67 MGB. A little different to what you guys restore normally. Yeah, that's true. My uncle had one of those, almost new. I don't know how it come over here. Jeremy said that sold fast. Daryl, that one about Buff's shirt.
Well, the Pontiac was one of those things that really wasn't. I didn't really want to sell it for sure. but a gentleman got a hold of me, and through the talks, I realized if I was going to sell it, he's the right person to sell it to, and what he wants to do with it, and why he wants it. So I did strike a deal on it. It is going to Louisiana.
Oh.
So yeah, probably later this week or first part of next, whenever the transport wants to pick it up.
Buff said he has a 74 MG. Power Toys, how's the VW, Buff? Are you ready for a long answer?
What didn't I tell you, Pam? What you know about both of them that have sold?
Speaking of selling things, anybody want to buy this 82 Honda? I'm going to throw a special just for the people watching. $2,000, and it has brand new tires.
There you go.
Yeah, you email me.
Michael Lunsford, he's doing it. You need to talk to him, Michael. KP's done the Crown Vic swap on the F Series.
Oh, yeah.
So he could give you lots of, if you want to talk to him about it.
I'll tell you real quick, Michael. I did an 8-inch body drop on a 64, and
check out his channel. He's got all
Yeah.
kinds of videos on it.
I've got, was it 60?
16 videos, I think.
No. It's more. It was either 37 or 62 videos in a playlist for the Crown Vic F100, and it's not your typical Crown Vic swap where it looks like some guy with a hammer and a sawzall did it. I ended up cutting out the floor, back of the cab, up into the firewall, completely gone, and dropped it on a 57,000 mile Crown Vic.
Daryl, you can still come get the 78 Cougar. It's available. It's sitting on a lift in storage right now at my shop.
Can you say what you're asking for that?
$3,000 will buy the Cougar.
Oh, really?
Yes. And I just put a brand new alternator and voltage regulator on it.
Buff said it needs the Employee of the Month special. Go full salesman.
There you go.
How you doing, Jim? Just got an old 85 Dodge Ram Charger Royale SE edition. How many names does a Dodge need?
I don't know. They love to string them all together, though, don't they?
Patrick and Kona said if it wasn't so far, I got a buddy, he'd have to beat back with a stick for an 82 Honda.
There you go.
Yeah. I'm in North Georgia. Just to clarify, I don't want to be considered an Atlanta local.
Well, you're about, what, an hour north of Atlanta?
Yeah, I'm about 30 minutes from Chattanooga. I'm in that armpit of Alabama, Tennessee, and
That's
Georgia.
what that smell is. I've wanted it since I got here.
Yes.
Wisconsin in the house, yes.
Howdy, Jim. Greetings from Wisconsin. And we're reading
is
the
it?
same comment.
Well,
Randwind Park Nation.
Oh, yeah, I know Raymond Park.
Oh, Metville. Atlanta's had some of the worst traffic I've ever driven in. I sat in a 10-mile stretch for almost an hour today trying to pick up Jim.
Oh, no, it was terrible.
Yes.
It was terrible. Now, just in case you're wondering, the live is on horizontal. Okay, so when the message or when your comments come up, they come up for just a second, then disappear. So KP has the live in horizontal. He's watching, so we can see him. Otherwise, we lose it out. We lose it out. So
Michael said good one.
on the smell. But seriously, Michael, get a hold of KP. You guys can share tons of notes because he's getting ready to put a Crown Vic under a F1, so F swap.
I'll give you a piece of advice about doing it. Find out quick if you want to keep your floor because that's 99% of your labor and your firewall. Next thing, if you are going to do a Crown Vic swap, I highly recommend that you just keep your factory cab if you're not 6'5". That's the reason I cut mine out. If I wasn't tall, I would have never done the floor. And I have the adjustable pedals and the full HVAC from the Crown Vic now. So that's really nice having that floor and firewall.
He kept the firewall, the Crown Vic dash, and the Crown Vic floor.
Yeah.
There's different ways you can do it, but I was looking at his earlier. It looks pretty cool, Michael. You might want to share notes with him. So I'll let you two hook up on that.
Just far enough for those big towns to find some cool cars hiding out.
Yes, and I did find two of them today.
Just a little thing people don't know about Atlanta and California, besides their traffic being similar. Yeah. So Lockheed Martin, and I'm not speaking on their behalf at all, they have a huge influx on the surrounding population over generations. If you think about it, California around Lockheed Martin has some of the rarest car finds ever, like E-tops by the dozens just parked in people's garages. That's because Lockheed Martin was a mile away. Same thing for around Atlanta. There's a lot of cars that are starting to pop up because a lot of people are starting to die off from the Lockheed crowd. Because back in the day, big money was Lockheed. So there's a lot of people that had awesome cars. And I think we're going to start to see that in the next 10 years.
Andrew was asking what channel to watch about 82 Honda. Fellowship and Cars.
Yep.
That's KP's channel, Fellowship and Cars. So feel free to hop on there and follow it. Go ahead and comment on the live right there.
Oh, yeah.
Just type in a comment, this is me. And so you guys can understand where his channel is. I check his stuff out. You know, he's got the most infectious laugh.
It'll come out.
Yeah, it'll come out. And no, he's got a nice place here. His family, wonderful people. And it's really been a blast. I got here early this morning.
Yep.
I'll be here through tomorrow, fly home late tomorrow night. Pamela can't wait for me to get home. And then, so update on videos. All right. The Dodge D100 video is coming. It's going to end up being a two-parter because I'm going to be honest with you. Old Duke's kicking our butt. It's that rear end swap, it didn't go as smooth as it should have gone. It's the new rear end is bolted into him, and I've got to hook up a few things, but it's probably going to end up being a two-part video. Part one will be out towards the end of this week because if you did not know, Pamela and I were in Kansas City from Thursday through Sunday. I was doing a speaking event for the automotive industry, and then I got up this morning and flew down here to Georgia, and I get home.
Hustling.
Yeah, I've been kind of bouncing around. And so I don't get back until late tomorrow night. And probably do the rest of filming on part one Wednesday evening. So probably sometime Thursday or Friday, the next video will be out. Just wanted to give everybody a heads up.
We should go to Pontiac Nationals.
Should go to Pontiac Nationals?
Yeah, somebody said, Power Toys said you guys should both come to Pontiac Nationals.
Yes, I just got to get another Pontiac now.
Where is that? Where is that?
I'm not sure.
You know, you should get a Pontiac Vibe.
No, I should not get a Pontiac. I'll get a Pontiac Vibe if you get a Pontiac Aztec.
Oh, you know, I think of that movie.
Oh my God.
Where those like crackhead incest people had that Pontiac Aztec. And yeah, that was a good movie. Wrong turn.
You like it.
Yeah.
Norwalk, Ohio is where it's at.
I have to agree with you. In Atlanta, it's bad. Yeah.
Norwalk, Ohio. I'll go. I just got to get another Pontiac now.
I've been to Ohio. I have family in Ohio. I could make that work.
Yeah.
Buff would like a Pontiac Aztec. Why?
They're not a bad car. They're just ugly.
Man.
Jim.
Had the bed tent in the back.
Be like Buff and steal the Holy Goat. No, that's Dalton's car. I would not touch it.
You know what?
Hey, Jim, I came to your channel from Dalton. I would love to see one of you all do a G-body. Well, I don't have one in the pipeline yet. Here's the thing. I was talking with KP today. I've got at least the next 11 or 12 episodes for my channel. Like the projects or the cars are already at my shop, sitting there waiting for me to do. So the next round of content's pretty much already like there. I'm sure there'll be some pop-up videos here and there. But and then sometime in the next month, what I'm doing down here is going to pop up. We're going to go pick up that 75 Monte Carlo I bought today. It's been sitting about 20 years. It is an actual bona fide one-owner car. I have the original 1975 Georgia title and the original owner's manual, warranty paperwork, new car inspection, the build sheet, the window sticker. Yeah. And I'm going to be coming in. I'm going to come back down sometime next month or so or whatever and do get it running and then drive it 800 miles home.
The biggest part of that video is going to be getting out of Georgia without state patrol pulling them over.
Oh no!
I would call that car a rolling case number. So,
probably.
Jeff said.
Pam wants to know when we're going to do Pops. Pops is coming up after Duke. That's her international truck. 1954.
Oh, yeah.
We got an engine we're doing for that. As soon as we get Duke done, Pops is next.
So let me go back to the comments real quick.
Yes.
Borrow one from Dalton's fleet. Okay, that's a good one.
Well, good point. Yeah, he's got a Grand Prix. I was thinking about.
I would go drive one. Then Buff said he wants an Aztec shell to make a race chassis and call it Breaking Bad. Jerry said Oldsmobile Nationals are in Bowling Green. Bowling Green is beautiful. Jeremy Smith, I keep wanting to say Jenny, says it's nice to have a shop where you can cycle through them quickly. I bet running the video slows it down. Yes, on probably both of us.
What's that?
Having a shop and doing the video slows it down.
Yeah.
And then Jeff said share.
I tell you what, Power Toys, I love a Pontiac Transport. I actually used to have one. I had a red Pontiac Transport with the
That's the
3800. Yeah, with the 3800 V6. Looks like a door wedge stop, but I tell you what, it was comfortable, a great road rig.
Do you ever get vehicles without a title?
Every once in a while, I try not. Well, if I do, I don't want to pay much for them because getting a title for a vehicle that doesn't have a title in the state of Iowa is a process. Is it doable? Yes. Do I like doing it? No. I really don't. And that was the issue with one of the vehicles I came down to look at. It turned out it did not have a title. That's the thing in Georgia. A lot of the older ones don't have the title because if it's older than 85?
So Georgia does pre-1985. That was the most recent one.
If you go transfer one,
Yeah.
no title's issued.
And here's the problem. I think Georgia does it on purpose because they're a high emission state. If you take a 1985 or older, let's say you take a 1960 vehicle to the tag office and you had a VIN inspection, whatever, and you show up with a title, you give that title to them, you just lost it. They do not give you another one. So they're a bill of sale only for pre-85 and catch 22 on salvage vehicles. Georgia does not do any inspections or authorize inspections on pre-1985.
Wow.
Yeah, and I used to do VIN inspections because I was a cop, so I can tell you that and verify that's true.
Somebody commented about they enjoyed the clay bar scene series sequence I did on the Pontiac
Yes.
Transport wagon.
Yes.
Thank you very much. I got a lot of feedback on that, how they could hear the clay bar working and the material going away, and so thank you very much. I do appreciate that.
Jeremy said, "Do I look like a Jenny to you, or do you have Forrest Gump on your brain?"
72 Dodge Coronet station wagon in your area worth a revival. No, I have not seen one. If you find one, I will revive it. I'll revive darn near any station wagon.
Somebody said a Chevy Lumina van.
Got
Those
a
are kinda
Pontiac
cool.
Chief block under a bench, but it's pretty toasty. Yeah.
Good morning, Jim from Perth, Australia.
Australia, yes. How you doing? Read the rest of the comment.
I'd love to see a 60 Buick.
What?
I'm sorry.
Say it normal.
I'll say it in Arnold's voice.
Yeah.
Okay. Love to see a 60 Buick LeSabre on your channel. One, I don't know what this word is. The Wasahas, the best car I ever owned back in New Zealand. Dreaming of a USA trip. Hey, mate, from Pam.
68 Buick LeSabre coming up. That'll be coming up in the sometime in the future. I just struck a deal on the car today. It's going to be off in the distance, but
Oh.
yeah, I struck a deal on a 68 Buick LeSabre today. So, yes, there's my lovely wife. So, hey, if you have any questions for me real quick, we're going to try to get a few more questions, and then we're going to, it's 20 to 10, and I've been up since 3:30 this morning because I had to catch the early flight to come down here, and I'm tired. So, I don't repo a car after 1 year. I can't. You'll have to get that.
You said New Zealand, if you don't go to register your car after 1 year, you lose the title and it's very expensive to get it back. And then this Jeremy guy that we're calling Jenny.
You're calling Jenny.
My bad. He's trying to work on a Z71. It's an 04. I like that model.
They're nice.
Yeah, it's a good headlight.
Yeah.
What's your favorite mid to late 70s station wagon?
Ford Country Squire in navy blue, emerald green, or maroon.
Has anybody seen the one that the Barn Find Hunter had?
I don't know.
He had a 428 or 429 4-speed. It was like one of
Good
them.
night, Pamela. I'll talk to you a little bit. I'll call you before I go to bed.
Hello, Alicia. Well, hello,
Hello, both of
Alicia.
you.
We're about to get off.
Yeah, we're getting ready to wrap this up. So we've been going for almost half hour, but
Quick plug. Fellowship in Cars is my channel.
yep.
I have been doing YouTube for almost 4 years, and the last 6 months has started to kind of take off.
Yeah.
I work full time and do this part time just on the side.
Just like me.
Yeah, so 2 working dudes filming, having fun in the shop. Because even if the camera wasn't there, I'm still going to be working on the '82 Honda, and my neighbors are going to be wondering what I'm doing with my life.
So KP here is actually a professional painter.
Yes.
He paints airplanes at Lockheed.
Yeah, don't.
Like not the parts, like the actual outside of the airplane. So
Yes.
when it comes to paint, he kind of knows a thing or two.
Yeah, and then I was a cop, and
Any engine in the Country Squire, but any of the ones that I would want, he's asking about the engine for Country Squire. It would have to be a 75, 6, 7, or 8, so it's going to be a 351 or 400M. I don't care. Occasionally a 460, but I'd take any of them.
What kind of cop cars do you have at the moment?
That's something I don't mix with the YouTube channel at all, really. Just I have some Explorers right now, and that's it.
Oh, thanks, Paul.
Yeah, Paul. Paul's a good dude. He's over in Europe. Paul is a good dude.
In the UK, mate.
Yeah, he's UK. He's awesome, man.
Hey, do y'all drink the Queen's tea? What is it called before we get off? Is it? I
Don't look at me.
I can't remember, but me and my wife were talking about this, and I wanted to verify what the Queen's tea is. Somebody said cool.
Uncle Jim hanging with the stepson.
Yes.
What the heck?
I guess I'm your stepson.
I don't know.
I was able to keep California tied.
Ireland. Paul's in Ireland. Sorry, my bad, Paul. I knew you're on the other side of the pond. So John says the Queen's tea is Earl Grey.
Earl Grey. That's right. Thank you. Okay.
Yeah.
They eat fish and chips. Yes.
Earl Grey, I think. Yeah.
Okay. Couple more minutes. We're gonna hop off.
Yep. So if you just hopped on, I bought a '75 Chevy Monte Carlo today. One owner.
Hello from Sweden.
She's a little rough around the edges, but we're gonna go pick that up tomorrow and bring it here to KP's house. I'm going to give it a look over, and then I'm hopping back on a plane going home. Sometime the next month or so, I'm going to come down, do a revive and drive it 800 miles home. Also struck a deal on a 68 Buick LeSabre today. We'll solidify that deal tomorrow, and then we'll go from there.
Mad scientist said the Queen's dead. God, too soon.
Too soon? What did he say?
He said technically the Queen don't drink any tea. She's dead, son.
Oh,
God.
That's
too soon, man.
Oh man, this has been too much fun tonight. Again, KP Fellowship of Cars. If you haven't watched his channel, go check him out. He's a working man, just doing this as a hobby, just like me. And yeah.
Not too soon.
Not too soon.
All right.
Paul's good stuff, man.
Somebody's looking for an Expedition, and they can't blame me on the EcoBoost. I gotta speak on the EcoBoost real quick.
They suck.
Yeah, but if you're willing to keep a mechanic in business, they're a great vehicle.
Yeah. Hey, Pam and Dennis, you gotta check out your channel. Pam and Dennis are great people.
Okay.
They are good folks.
Appreciate it.
And we're gonna head out, guys. Good night. My video, the next video, towards the end of this week, because I've been out of town a lot. The Duke video is probably going to end up being a two-parter, just because Duke has not been very agreeable on a couple things, and it's just taking a little longer to get it done. So I tell you what, guys, have a great night, and we will talk to you soon.
4-6.
4-6, yes.
Man, that was